Hi friends, I'm so glad we get to do art together again. This week we're going to look at an artist and his name is George Rodrigue. And the one piece we're going to look at that is very famous is called Blue Dog. And here's an example of the blue dog. Before we go over George Rodrigue and his artwork, I want to go over the supplies that you will need today. You will need a piece of paper, a pencil and eraser, and as far as coloring your piece, that's up for you to decide. You can use crayons, markers, or color pencils if you have them. George Rodrigue was born in southern Louisiana in 1944. He always liked to draw, and being creative and telling stories through art was something he loved to do. Part of this love of telling stories came from George's culture. He belonged to a very special culture called the Cajuns. Cajuns are French people that have lived in the swampy areas of Louisiana for hundreds of years. Cajun people are famous for all of their ghost stories and myths that they would tell. George loved hearing these ghost stories, especially one in particular that was about a werewolf-type dog. No one had ever drawn a picture of this monster. So one day, George was looking through old photos and found a picture of his old dog, Tiffany, and this caught his eye. He decided to use his dog, Tiffany, to portray this story. He then used a blue dog to create many different paintings. George Rodrigue realized Blue Dog could take him anywhere, even outside of Louisiana. Here are a few examples of Blue Dog with a variety of backgrounds. Here's my example of my blue dog. I decided to take him into my art studio and turn him into an artist. You'll notice he has an apron on and a beret. So think about, where will your blue dog go? And you can also dress him up if you would like. So to start off, we're going to draw the blue dog. If you're not sure how to draw the blue dog, you can follow along with me. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. I want you to start your drawing with pencil first. Make sure you have an eraser. And when you're drawing the first few steps, I want you to draw lightly because you might need to erase. So let's start with the blue dog's head. And notice what shape we have here. An oval, correct. So let's draw our oval first. The next shape I want you to draw, if we look underneath of his head, there's an oval shape for his belly. Or you could even draw a U shape. Don't worry about the legs just yet. I'm going to quickly just draw in the shapes of his legs here. So we have one that comes out, curved line, and then his paw, and then another one that comes out. So you can draw like rectangle shapes and then a curve kind of circle for his paw. Going to worry about his toenails just yet, just the basic shape. Let's add his ears now. So the ears, you can just draw a basic triangle to start off with. The next step, we're going to work on the white patch of the face, the nose, and the mouth. So we're going to start at the top here, back to your oval. Leave a little bit of space, and I want you to do a zigzag line. And then you're going to come down like you're making a rectangle. And then I want you to make like this is going to be a vase. And this is going to come down past where that oval is for your head. I want you to erase this line here where we created the head. And then we're going to erase just a little bit down here at the bottom of the vase to make his mouth. So I'm just going to bring it in a little bit and make his bottom lip. Then you can make a square nose. Going to add 2 nostrils, 2 little ovals. A little line here for his little chin. And then the insides of the ears, you can do triangles. Next up, we're going to add the eyes. And then above, he adds, George Rodriguez adds eyebrows. You can make them kind of furry if you want, some zigzag lines at the top. And then he adds some patches underneath of the eyes. Now I want you to go in and add some detail. So we could add some fur, some zigzag lines onto his ears. Make some fur coming down. I'm going to go over the rest of his body. Go over it a little bit darker. So this line that you drew, you're going to erase. You can add some toenails if you want. And this line I'm actually going to bring up a little bit, the bottom of his stomach. Bring it up here. So it was down here, I brought it up that far. I'm going to erase this line here. That was from our oval that we drew. And one final touch, George Rodriguez adds these little lines that connect to the eyes. Okay, now you're ready to outline. To outline, you may use black Sharpie, you can use black marker, black color pencil, or even a black crayon. So find your material and start outlining. When you finished outlining, don't forget to erase those pencil lines. Now you're ready to color in Blue Dog. Now keep in mind, you do not need to color Blue Dog in blue. George Rodriguez also made a red dog and a pink dog. Really any colors would work. So you choose, you are the artist. If you want to give Blue Dog an outfit or any accessory like a crown or a necklace or a hat, you would want to draw that in before you finish coloring in Blue Dog. So do that now or continue coloring. Once your Blue Dog is complete, now it's your turn. Think about a background. Where will Blue Dog go? Will Blue Dog be at Disney World or on the baseball field? Will Blue Dog be a princess or an astronaut? So think about it. Now have fun with it and be creative. Thanks, Osage, for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I can't wait to see where you decided to take your blue dog. I hope everybody has a great week. And don't forget, keep drawing, coloring, and being creative. I will see you next week. Have a good one. Bye.